All right. Good morning. Welcome back to Hipster Flow today. We're going to actually have a really gentle, easy practice today. You will need your strap, potentially your bolster, but the most important thing for now is to get a slippery surface. So if you're practicing on carpet, that's going to be perfect. If you're not practicing on carpet, then I suggest that you perhaps go find a blanket that you can lay over the length of your mat. So I'm just going to unfold and lay the blanket over the length of my mat, just like that. So now I have a nice slippery surface. Make these corners. I don't want the corners to be wrinkly. All right. So I'll just give you a minute to get settled, get your blanket, and then find a comfortable seat. So we will begin seated before we come down on our backs. So as you find this place where you can be still, simple cross-legged position or on your knees. Lengthen up through the crown of your head. And then allow your eyes to close. Notice the breath. Be curious about what story it is telling you today. What story is your breath telling you today? Take your right hand to your nose. Right thumb to the right nostril. Right ring finger to the left. Two middle fingers resting at the center of the forehead. Close the right nostril, breathe in through the left. Close the left, breathe out right. Breathe in right. Close, breathe out left. Breathe in left. Close, breathe out right. Breathe in right. Close, breathe out left. Breathe in left. Close, breathe out right. In right. Out left. In left. Out right. In right. Out left. In left. Out right. 3 more cycles. In right. Out left. In left. Out right. In right. Out left. In left. Out right. Last cycle. In right. Out left. In left. As you exhale through the right nostril, release the hand. Take a breath in and out through the mouth. Breathe naturally. Notice the breath. So I woke up thinking about washing things. I believe many of my dreams were about washing things. And it got me thinking about how the breath washes our body. Right? Each inhale, each exhale, cleansing our body, changing our body. How as we move, we wash our body, our mind with the breath, clearing the way for change. As we practice yoga, thoughts pop up. As we practice meditation, and we watch our thoughts, it's as if we are washing them, making them more clear. Paving the way for change. So as you practice today, think of this as a rinse for your body, for your mind, for your spirit, clearing the way to make space, getting rid of excess, getting rid of waste, things you no longer need, things that no longer feel true to you, true in your body, true in your mind, making the way, clearing space, washing away, making things clear. So before we come all the way down on our backs, come to hands and knees, palms under shoulders, knees under hips. Lift your head, lift your tail. Exhale, round your spine, look down at your belly. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And then bring the toes together, knees apart. Shift the hips back into child's pose. Rest the head. Rest the arms. Inhale, rock up to hands and knees. And then walking the knees forward, cross the ankles, lay all the way down onto your back. Knees bent, feet on the floor. And if you're just joining, make sure you have a blanket or a surface that you can easily slide your feet on, your body on. So this is going to be a really subtle practice. Slowly washing tension out of the body. As we wash that tension away, feel the body settle more deeply into the space where you are resting. With the knees bent, feet on the floor, just start to slide the right leg out straight. You're not lifting, so there's no work, no extra work, and then slide the heel back in. Pause. Inhale, slide the foot out. Exhale, slide the foot back in. Inhale, slide the foot out. Exhale, slide the foot back in. You're going to do that 2 more times. Just sliding the foot out. Sliding the foot in. Last time. And pause. So as you pause, notice the right side of the pelvis, right side of the low back, and right side of the rib cage. Really subtle, soft movement. And then go to the left side. Left leg slides out, and then slides back in. Slides out, slides back in. 3 more times. Last one. And pause. Take your hands and rest them behind the head. Elbows out to the sides. And then with the knees bent, feet on the floor, just simply start to slide the right elbow toward the right hip, extending the left side body. And then back to center. It's important to slide, not lift. So sliding to the right, elbow toward the hip, and then back to center. And we'll do that 3 more times. And then pause. Now sliding left elbow toward left knee, or left hip. And then back to center. Left elbow toward the left hip. And then back to center. You keep going. 3 more times. Remember to breathe. Remember to use that wash, that rinse of the breath. And pause. Pushing into the right hip. Pushing into the right foot, you're slowly going to lift and tilt the hips to the left, and then slide the hip back down. So it's just a tiny, subtle movement by pushing the right foot into the mat. The right knee slides forward, the hip lifts slightly off the mat, and then it gently rocks back to land on the ground. So you're pushing into the right foot, right knee rocks forward, you feel extension in the side of the waist, and then drop the hip back into place. Inhale to lift. Exhale to softly drop back. Lift and drop back. Lift and drop back. One more, lift and drop back. Pause. Left foot, press into the left foot. Feel the left hip rock up. Left knee moves forward, and then gently rest the hip back on the floor. Press into the left foot, rocking the hips, and gently back into the floor. We've got 3 more times, breathing. And pause. So adding those 2 movements together of the upper body and the hips. As you push into your right foot, you'll slide your left elbow towards your left hip and then back to center, everything. Staying on that side, push into the right foot, lift the right hip, slide the left elbow toward the left hip, feeling that extension in the right side of the waist, and then back to center. You can go faster or slower. Three more. And pause. Pushing into the left foot, feel the left hip rock up as you slide the right elbow toward the right hip, and then back to center. Subtle movement. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You have 3 more. And pause. Release the arms down by your sides. And then draw your right knee in toward your chest, left knee in toward your chest, and hold on to the backs of the legs or the front of the shins. Just resting here in Apanasana. Feel the belly soften. We're going to hold here for about 10 breaths. Releasing the legs, at least releasing the hands. Take your strap. Place the strap over the feet. And then holding on to both ends of the strap. Push the feet into the strap evenly. And then lifting the legs. Pushing into the feet, lifting the legs toward the face. Feel the backs of the hamstrings, the backs of the legs start to open up. And then see if you can maybe even turn the toes in a little bit more. Feel the outer hamstrings. Breathe. Keep pushing the feet into the strap. And then take the strap into your right hand. You're going to lower the legs, keep pushing into the strap all the way to the right. Keep pushing evenly into the strap and open the left arm to the left. Breathe here. And then pushing into the legs, lift the feet back up to center. Pause in the center, holding on to the straps. This time, bring the heels together, toes out. Notice how that shift in the position of the feet related to the position to the femur bone changes the sensation in the back of the legs. Bring the feet back to neutral position and then start to tilt the feet over to the left. I have to move. I don't have enough space. Yeah. So pushing into the feet, drop the feet over to the left, reaching the arm over to the right. Deep twist. Keep pushing into the strap, right? So often that top leg isn't fully engaged in the twist. We have an opportunity here to push into the strap, to feel that top leg engage more in the twist. Breathing here. And then lifting the legs back up to center. Pause here once again. Don't want that to fall on me. There we go. So you're really pushing into the feet. Arms are relaxed as you hold on to the strap. And then see if you can bring the feet a little bit closer to the head now. Three more breaths here. Bending the knees, hug the knees in toward the belly. And then release the strap, feet on the floor, and pause. Extend your left leg out along the mat. Pull your right knee in. Hold it in. And placing the strap over the arch of the right foot, extend the right foot up toward the ceiling. As you reach through the left foot. Taking the strap in the right arm, start to lower the right leg over to the right. Keep the left hip grounded on the earth. So you're reaching through both heels. Lifting the right leg up through center. Start to bring the right leg over to the left. Strap in the left hand, left foot reaching to the left. Right arm reaching out to the right. Breathe. Lifting the right leg back up to center. Bend your knee. Come into half happy baby. And pushing your right foot up to the sky. Slowly lower your right leg all the way down to your mat. And pause. Notice the subtle difference between this rinsing of the right side of the body. Sensations in the right side of the body versus the left. Maybe the sensations are more awake, alive in the right side, aware, clear. And then start to pull the left knee in towards your chest. Placing the strap over the arch of the left foot, push the left foot up toward the ceiling. And start to take the left leg out to the left. Two more slow, even breaths here. And then lifting the left leg up, switch arms. Okay? So strap comes into the right hand. And then slowly lower the left foot over to the right. Reaching through both heels, reaching the left arm out to the left, trying to get that left shoulder to drop as the rib cage relaxes. Inhale the left leg back up through center and then start to slowly lower the foot into half happy baby. Reaching for the foot with the left hand. Releasing the foot down to meet the left leg. Pause. So recenter yourself on your mat. Bend your knees, feet on the earth. Start to drop the right knee out to the right and lift it back up to center. Knee out to the right like a half butterfly and back up to center. So we'll go back to these subtle movements. Out to the right, back up to center, and one more time. Out to the right and back up to center. Now to the left and center. To the left and center. We'll go again 3 more times. And then let the knees drop. Open to Supta Baddha Konasana. Begin to fall into a space of rest, of stillness. Letting the body will rest in this space of clarity from the movement, from the breath. Sliding the feet long on the mat. Shavasana. So as you continue to rest here, I'll leave you with these words. Kindness. Before you know what kindness really is, you must lose things. Feel the future dissolve in a moment like salt in a weakened broth. What you held in your hand, what you counted and carefully saved, all this must go so you know how desolate the landscape can be between the regions of kindness. How you ride and ride thinking the bus will never stop. The passengers, eating maize and chicken, will stare out the window forever. Before you learn the tender gravity of kindness, you must travel where the Indian in a white poncho lies dead by the side of the road. You must see how this could be you, how he too was someone who journeyed through the night with plans and a simple breath that kept him alive. Before you know kindness as the deepest thing inside, you must know sorrow as the other deepest thing. You must wake up with sorrow. You must speak it till your voice catches the thread of all sorrows, and you see the size of the cloth. Then it is only kindness that makes sense anymore. Only kindness that ties your shoes and sends you out into the day to mail letters and purchase bread. Only kindness that raises its head from the crowd of the world to say, "It is I you have been looking for," and then goes with you everywhere like a shadow or a friend. And so we continue to wash away, to clear all that is not love, all that is not kindness, every time we come to the mat. Washing away with our breath, with our movement, with our practice to become clear. To become clear. Start to gently shift and move your body. Rolling to one side to pause in a fetal position. Finding the floor with your hands, slowly press yourself up to a comfortable seat. Reaching your arms above your head, join your palms together, and exhale your hands to your heart. Bowing your head in gratitude for this practice, this washing, this clearing the path to kindness, to love. Let's lift our gaze and our voices in the vibration of one Om. Take a breath in. And thumbs to your forehead, honoring the radiant, beautiful light within yourself and each other. Namaste.